Yes, my name's Saxxon. I'm a jungle and drum and bass DJ and producer from the UK, and we're in the Green Moon sessions right now. From at the start, the only song that had been put out was a friend of mine, Billy from Mississippi, big up yourself. He and I linked when I first moved to London. As I said, he was from Mississippi, from these ways, and he and I linked at a place called The Telegraph in Brixton, and we were both just fresh in town. I was just fresh moving from Norfolk, and he was just fresh moving from the States, and we had a lot of parallels, and we also had a lot of parallels in the music we loved. So he and I discussed tunes. He knew that I've been making stuff for my sets, and he was really encouraging to take one of these tracks. He really wanted to put it out, so we came up with this little label. We just put one record out on, and it was Billy the Kid with a tune called The Bee's Knees, which still holds up production wise, unlike the other side, which was my track when I was called High Impact, and the track was called The Hive. It's kind of a moody roller. It used to go off, you know, it used to work. There was a reason why Billy chose it and we chose to put it out, is because it did work on the dance floor. It's a moody, sort of energetic, sort of spacey roller. And if I was listening to it now, as much as my production has moved on leaps and bounds, the core principles of the energy that I want to put into that track is still what I want to get into the dance floor today. Well, record, Serato Tractor or something else. So I obviously started on vinyl, as we discussed earlier on. I still prefer mixing on vinyl, but it's a bit more like, you know, I'm not going to get into that format argument because times change and times move on. Driving a vinyl is like a Sunday drive to me. Putting a really nice mix together on a couple of bits of plastic is like going on a nice Sunday drive, but the opportunities to do that in the club these days is minimal. And I had gone through the path of deciding that not to play vinyl in a club unless it's a specific like vinyl only night when the turntables are well maintained and looked after. Otherwise, you get there, the decks have been destroyed over the years and the set is horrific. And really, what people want is they want the music to keep rolling. Nobody on the dance floor is looking up and going, oh no, he's a Serato guy. Oh no, he's playing vinyl. Oh no, he's playing upstate. Nobody cares. As long as the music sounds good and it's rolling, that's what the people on the dance floor who are there to enjoy the music care about. So for me, the least opportunity for error is a USB pen with no moving parts being plugged into a CDJ 2000 Nexus, and that's my weapon of choice these days, because the music is always going to stay rolling, and with Record Box it's going to be solid and stable. So yeah, I prefer mixing on vinyl, and if we're having a blend around your house or we're getting the turntables out, I'll mix all night and love going through the old records. However, if I'm playing out, it's got to be USB. So earlier on in the year, myself and a very talented man in New Zealand by the name of Camo MC, big up Cam, we were motivated by the terrible things that happened in New Zealand at the start of the year in the mosque, which we felt was very much motivated by the higher echelons using a bit of the division and a lot of hatefulness, as you've all experienced and seen and witnessed from the UK and American governments, when it's passing down to the people. This is obviously influencing these horrible, violent things that are happening all over the place. So we were feeling very, very passionate about trying to snap people out of it, basically, and also remind the good people that there's a lot of good people left, and that isn't the only way the world is going. So Cam and I came up with a track called We Are One. He did an amazing vocal for it. I'd very much like you to stream it or buy it, because all the money from it will be going to a homeless charity in New Zealand, an independent, should I say, homeless charity, not a great big charity where all the money's going to some CEO, a small independent. So anything Saxxon and Camo MC, We Are One, anything you either buy or stream will all go to this charity Streetwise. The reason it's Streetwise homeless charity when it's a We Are One unified thing is because we're unified and we're supporting the other humans that aren't having as good a time. The reason it's New Zealand is because that's where the terrible thing took place. And more specifically, one of the beautiful things that happened off this track was when Cam was exploring his hometown for ideas for the video. He came across this guy called Shay, who was outside with his sign that said "We are all the same" on the inside, and that obviously tied in pretty closely with what we're doing. So he sat down and had a chat with Shay, and ended up inviting him, first of all explaining that his sign was a great influence for the music video idea he was looking for. And you know, it's a We Are One thing. Shay was invited down to join in with the music video filming. And when he got down there, if you look up the video on YouTube, you'll be able to see it for yourself. It's quite a beautiful thing, and I wish I was able to have been there to be involved in it. But it's people from all walks of life, races, creeds, ages, getting together, trying to spread this message of love, unity, and the fact we are, however different we are, really, we are just one species, and we need to remember that when we're being divided. So this video is beautiful. So Shay went down, and he got fully involved, helped other people make their signs, and the Muslim faith that were present at the video that day ended up actually giving Shay a permanent place to stay. Now, if we're talking about kicking out some good vibes and passing it down the line, encouraging other people to pass that vibe down the line to other people, and it started off with that little nucleus creating this new timeline for Shay, where because of bumping into Cam about this track and the music video, ended up going off the streets and having somewhere to live, really sort of backed up the message and made us hope that perhaps if we keep passing it on, that these kind of situations that you couldn't possibly pre-plan might continue. So check it out. Cam MC, Saxxon, We Are One. If you stream it or buy it, it all goes to this wonderful operation in New Zealand. Big up. So our good friends in the UK, Jumping Jack Frost, has brought our attention to a young man, his cousin by the name of Denny, who has a very advanced form of leukemia that's not able to be treated in the UK. Now, where he needs to come here, he needs to come to the States to receive the treatment. This is kind of his last chance to get better. So it's quite a lot of money needing to be raised. Apparently there's about $500,000 that needs to be raised to bring him here and to give him the treatment he's after. So there will be numerous events happening. I'm playing at one on the 30th of November in Hastings in the UK, and the lineup's incredible. Even if you're into drum and bass and you're here in the States, check out the lineup. As a train spotter, I'm sure you'll appreciate quite how many people have come together to try and make this happen for Denny. And obviously one event won't bring in half a million pounds, so there's also going to be one or two or three, maybe, who knows, happening in the States in the new year. So please keep an eye out for that. It's going to be possibly called Dig Deep for Denny, but it's certainly going to have Denny's name and his picture on it. So if you see anything with Denny on it, D-E-N-N-Y, please buy a ticket. If you can't even make it, if you want to buy a ticket for it, all the better. It gives him a chance. If you're feeling his story and want to try and get him back to wellness, if you see the tickets for sale and you want to just grab one, do it. If you can make it as well, all the better. So yeah, we're trying to raise some money for Denny. So big up Jumping Jack Frost and the family. We're all going to try and come together and make this happen. So my future plans, and they say never give away your future plans. I'm going to keep buttoned up about most of them. However, musically, There is lots of music happening at the minute. There's a few tunes that just dropped recently. Myself and T.I. have done an EP for Serial Killers called Sundown, which you might like to grab. There's a few cheeky numbers on there, sort of some 90s vibe drum and bass rollers with plenty of funk. And then Blade Runner and myself have just done a remix of a tune called Desire by Savage Rehab that is that's out now. It's part of the reshaped LP on Liquid V, and I'm kind of gutted it's coming out because I've been playing it for a little while and really enjoying playing it in my sets, but it's now going out into the world and hopefully you enjoy that too. Myself and AK1200 have been working on Your Boy from the States, working on various projects over the last couple of years, and they're coming to a fruition point in a minute. So there's going to be an extended EP from us, probably maybe a 6-tracker and a few singles to look out for. Aside from that, loads more work with T.I. I've got an EP on Weapons of Choice, an EP on Oki coming, a brand new EP on V Recordings, big up Brian G and Jumpin' Jack Frost, another EP for Philly Blunt on the way, and a few tunes, a few unexpected tunes as well, and a hip hop tune. My first ever one and only hip hop tune is on its way too, so stuff for the future. Hope you like it. So first of all, big up everybody out there who's working towards your passion, working towards something you love. If you're spending a little bit of your day every day working towards it, you're going to reach it. Big up yourself. I'd like to big up the people here who invited us down to the green room. I've got Patrick right here, Lizzie for setting it all up. I've got all the guys at V, all the people I work with, big up yourselves, and everybody who's passionate about drum and bass too, big salute to you, big respect.
Hey guys, this is Miss Ja from the Audio Infusion. If you like what you saw, make sure you click the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching.